Iniciação de gravação 2. Fala galera, beleza? Quem fala com vocês é o Ghost. Vamos aqui para Dragon's Dogma. Guarda essa arma, meu parceiro. Por que tanta violência? Esse que é isso? Mas eu acho que é para falar com esse cara aqui, né?
There is much we ought to tend to. If aught shall change, once we have attained. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray, is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? While examining the palace ledger for some time now, it seems she has been what's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, this cannot be mere happenstance, yet 'tis strange. For I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to I am glad to hear it. For I cannot shake the feeling of uncovering the...
Tirar essa roupa daqui, cara. Minha roupa, cadê minha roupa? E lá no... Galera, como esse jogo assim é bem grande, eu não live. Eu vou gravar desse jeito. E... parece que assim dá menos trabalho, né? Tem que fazer live que vai demorar um pouco. Eu posso editar, fazer um vídeo mais bacana. Pra ficar da hora ficar vídeo muito. Olha isso. Melhor de... a capa melhor. Tá.
You know where to find me.
Continuar com a máscara, eu gostei da máscara. Agora eu tenho que tirar esses itens aqui. Tá, depositar, eu tô pesado, tá? Pesado. Esse médio. Vai dar mais vídeo. Esse médio. Pô de fora. O que tá me pesando?
Quite a tale to tell. You know where to find me. The rules at your...
Carne podre. Carne podre. Vai ser como fosse, vou prender ela aqui, ó.
How might I be of service? Welcome, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Médio aí. Que isso, ainda tô pesado ainda, pô.
So before you check, hope to see you again.
Olha os itens aí, então. Pronto, tô leve
Not
agora.
buying? That's just as well.
Vamos lá fazer a
Better to
missão.
be selective than wasteful.
Pertinho, pertinho.
Browsing
Depois de a
was
pé.
enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Vamos de a pé. Dentro do cavalo. Não tem cavalo, né?
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
Precisamos sair um pouco da cidade, cara. Eu acho que eu tô um bom tempo jogando na cidade. Eita.
Appreciated. Here, by way of thanks.
Isso é me dá nome, então.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Dinheiro sempre é bom, meu amigo.
Walking everywhere
Obrigado.
is certainly in another world. I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early weapons of the world.
Tanto tempo sem lutar que eu tô até meio desconcentrado, velho. Mas nem é por causa que eu não tô jogando, pior que eu tô jogando, só que o problema é que o jogo, eu tô muito tempo na cidade fazendo missãozinha boba na cidade, cara. Corta uns caminhos aqui, ó, os bobos. Eita, esse aqui brotou do nada.
I suppose I ought mention this as well.
De todo jeito, eu vou ter que dar a volta.
Party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Toma!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Ai, caramba! Deu opção do nada, velho. Sobe, sobe. Pula! Não deu pra pular. Será que eu consigo ser pesquisa?
The curative multitude. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly try. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Solta no beiço! Essa Lorena! Essa Lorena! Olha a Lorena! Eu tô em cima do bicho.
See what you made of.
Morto.
A fine place to harvest
Bom
some
demais. Consegui matar o danado.
We collect as much as we can carry.
Ouça quem tem lá do vento, né? E aqui, vai ver que tem algum caminho que leva pra lá, né? Que tem, hein? Parece que nós já achou o caminho, hein?
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
We ought to
É um
hasten our
caminho,
steps,
cara.
lest we find
Ou
ourselves
não.
trapped.
Achamos. Achamos. Tem.
Eyes follow us wherever we go here. It is enough to make one jumpy.
Achamos. Achamos o vilarejo. Até aqui.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go up. There's no business to be had here.
Cara, eu vou pra onde eu quiser, meu amigo. Eu sou o principal. Pele de coelho.
Here to
E aí,
ask for-
gatinha?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Nossa, tem. Ela é 25, hein?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing
Contratar você no lugar desse aqui, ó.
when to use.
Você me ajudou muito. Então vou dar um presente bem top pra você. Dá uma. Virar, cara. Morangue, vai.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Eita, esse arqueiro aqui também é top, hein? Só que é caro pra cacete. Por hora vamos ficar só com esse aqui, depois a gente.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on hill.
Quer?
If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop your.
Topo da colina. Minha colina. É esse aqui, né?
I'm not into.
Ou não, né? Quero ser esse aqui.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed to begin with. Those who wander into the village, of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my... Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies, and you're the second arisen to come to Vermont. In response, she... Oops. I don't misunderstand. Those who deal in information must ne'er... Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye? Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and...
I can proceed no further.
Ai, cadê esse cara agora? Eu odeio esse negócio que fica procurando os outros. Isso tá no topo dessa colina. Não. Investigue o falso sobrão.
We shall await you here, Master.
Pode ter alguma coisa aqui embaixo, hein? Ah, tinha que ter, né? Ah, então, né? Nem doeu. Nossa! Não chega desse, né, pô? Sério, eu tenho todo jeito, tenho que passar por aqui, né? Ai, quase que eu peguei. Ai, ai. Nossa, que suga. Tamanho disso. Ah, não deu pra chegar de novo. Ah, mano, como é? de novo eu errei esse pulo.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word. But I suppose I can tell you. His real name is Dara. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the were men and women of shadow. Census, that's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief, but he failed. Took a massive so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pay. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life, and me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next.
Aí, beleza, consegui. Será que tem um outro jeito de sair daqui? Certeza tem, né? Isso. Pedação de carne. Calçola, eixo, olho de tigre, caraca, que anel grande esse.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Então, dinheiro sem pão. À noite. E vocês vão querer tirar um cochilo, hein?
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here. Stara. In fact, if e'er you should meet him, as you like, sir.
How lovely.
Okay.
This is the of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Minha de invocação. Habilidades novas. É o quê? Compra também. E aí, Lorena, o que você ganha de bom aí? Que isso? Vai conseguir tipo também? Ah,
We must rest,
é de
though the
manhã.
sun is still up. Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
Aqui não vai ter.
Well met, sir.
Acho que eu gosto pra levar não, né? Carroceria, alguma coisa.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Oh, não. Legal o final. Entender.
Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Eita, pai, vou ter que voltar tudo de novo. Tudo de a pé. Bora então de a pé, né?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. No harm in picking a few.
Quem sabe tem atalhozinho, não? Voltar, né? Bota pra né? Não. Voltar pra... Tem que falar com quem?
Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
Aí ele abriu a porcaria da
This demands further investigation.
entrada, ó.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curative.
Dou pra ela. Deixa pra você.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
There's no need to make camp here. We've energy enough to press on for a while yet.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
Vou roubar esse bicho aqui.
My word! Never have I
Nossa, nem doeu, viu?
If we attack it head on,
Seu andrógeno. Ele me ajuda. Levanta aqui. Levanta aqui de novo. Toma, matei ele. Bem na nuca. E o rank do meu
Yon path leads
lanceiro.
not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore...
If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Correndo.
Very well. I shall return.
Quer ter vilarejinha.
say it. We trounced
Pesado.
our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Eu tô pesado, cara. Ai, deixa eu ver o que eu vou dar. Esse aqui pra... Eu fiz foi... Mas eu não quero é fazer não, moço. Eu quero é emprestar pros outros da hora. Mesmo assim, eu tô muito pesado. Olha os lagartixa.
Tis this way. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
O grifo. Grifo aqui.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Vem, moço. Deixar vocês pra trás. Oh, não é pra matar você não. Bora. Kill.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
This can't be how it ends.
Over here, if you please.
Quanta tancada eles têm, pô? Talvez tenha um jeito de entrar por aqui, tem não? Eu? E por aqui? Não. Ah, não tem como entrar não. Bora.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Just use what's left in the pantry.
It is on me to bear what
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by it. And shove my story in.
Over here, if you would.
Espera agora
Person
até
won't get to meet
anoitecer.
is nowhere to be seen.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
Passar o tempo.
Always a pleasure.
Espera ali.
Good. Now
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty's claim, have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny... I see. If your majesty is certain that the... Ah, but of course. I surmise a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizens. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
So, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
A mestre da guilda, rapidinho, tá pegando um negócio. Tá com roupas apropriadas.
might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
A guilda tá por...
Welcome. Oh. What does... Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist.
Aí, consegui habilidades novas. Aqui, ó. Ver. Essa aqui. Isso aqui é massa, cara. Essa habilidade aqui. Boa. Comprar.
Always a pleasure.
Coloca para mim conversação principal, precisa estar com roupa adequada. Tá bom.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full.
Cadê minhas roupas adequadas?
Almost hospitality in all.
Irada. Tá.
So,
Ótimo.
you know where to find me. Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve.
Podemos. Amém.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change once. If your majesty has any unfinished your majesty, that I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Or shall change once we have. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, your majesty, that attire, it. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. I shall. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve.
Volta, será que eu tenho que tirar? Ah.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we or shall change once we have attended. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Why?
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy, pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder.
Vale. Ah, tem que esperar, pô, que raio.
Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
I quite agree.
Good tidings, friend. As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet, and that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond. I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider. Well, friend, what say you?
Ai, 20.000 pra comprar a casa?
Much
Pera, você...
obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all... Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be...
Tem uma casa, cara. Agora eu posso dormir de boas. Exato. Estou leve agora. Ah, como vou montar meus de novo, aqui equipamento novo, né? Status? Ah, cara, legal. Beleza. Eu guardei essa roupa aqui, porque eu não vou usar essa roupa. Cadê? Oh. Dormir.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Missão, então.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get some rest then?
Anoitecer. Então vamos. Da taverna.
Tranquil places such as this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to... The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace, yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. With such hindrances in mind, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your majesty's ingenuity.
Tem que fazer o quê? Eu perdi a missão. Ah, não. Cara.
I've barely the vim to tie my boots. A brisk walk ought to ease my mind of its burdens.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Ah, tá. Tem que vir aqui. Pronto. Quando você pega essa armadura aqui, você pode entrar no palácio de boa. Tá praticamente disfarçado. Pera aí. É por aqui. É. Não, pera aí, deixa eu lembrar. É aqui mesmo? Ah, eu tô indo pro lugar errado. Palácio por aqui. Aí eu posso dar a volta aqui, ó.
When does my watch end?
Anywhere's better than the middle of... Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
No shortage of eating marks. That'll be the day.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Só que sempre é bom entrar pelos fundos aqui, ó. Qual que é o quarto dele? É. Ah, tá.
I heard from Captain Brandt that you plan to make for Batal in order to continue your investigation. As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met, and 'tis a letter she discarded, only half written. It seems to be addressed to someone called Phaesus. I passed an eye over it, though I failed to grasp its meaning. Here, I thought it best that you have it. And if you do, would you be so... That is only if you've the time to spare. I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Money.
Deixa eu ver. Só isso, cara.
This sort of quiet means all's well. Wearing on all day.
Tem que ver a carta.
Barely the vim to tie my boots.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Such quietude is a blessing. Court full of nobles, and not one noble heart. You seem to be... 'Tis lamentable that but there are whispers that he was given this station ever since Theseus' faction seized power within the palace. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying. Mind your man. Still a while to go before my shift's over.
'Tis quiet about.
This is new life.
Que é o bordel, né?
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment. Pray, take your... My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment,
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Bem, essa missão aqui do... Ah, você tá brincando. Voltando, que eu acho que eu tenho que vir aqui à noite.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Not much going on. This isn't a life. Can't get by on muscle alone.
Tentar esperar.
Such quietude, blessing.
Still waiting on a report.
Only person I believe in is myself.
We shall await you here, Master.
This cannot go on. I must try to effect a change.
Not to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
It's a bit early to arrest us yet.
One must take pride in their child. Jesus. Hey, my legs are fled.
Beleza.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Acho que vai ser. Vou cochilar agora.
If this is where I fall...
Fine. Out of the car, all of you. Come on! Don't
Deus inimigo?
Battle is best avoided here.
Vai.
No one can defend themselves when battled like this.
Nossa.
This is terror in its truest form.
Ó, Lorena subiu de nível.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint.
Would that ox carts were a bit safer and a bit...
I've got to focus.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Vou levantar porque eu sei que eu tenho que fazer. Tem que vir aqui.
Ah, here we are. Oi, you there! I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog.
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted.
What? No.
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after...
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my... The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will?
Ah, você tá me zoando, né?
Do you truly mean if you return him to
Vamos
me,
lá.
I will be forever?
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use. Could it be aught? If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd...
If you see aught untoward...
Tem que ser cara que...
Shame there aren't. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the gigant. It's said to descend in times of conflict. Sounds like the last thing.
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. He would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him in its jaw. Poor lad. His cries, pray help him if you can, sir. He deserved.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
I'll feel a sight better. You dare incite my wrath?
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today.
I'm not here to talk.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Tá, o que eu tenho que fazer aqui agora?
It's this way.
Anyone gives me. Should you aspire clearing the high roads of such obstructions, but our hands are oft overfull with culling and escort missions. The bodies will decay over time, and the winds will sweep away.
Speak to me and...
This looks as good a place as any.
Interested in my wares?
A good day to you.
Greeting! We see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive. The sword and staff is open for business.
Ei, mas esse trem de ficar procurando é chato, mano. Tá doido.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
It's this way. Hasn't anyone got coin to spend?
Interested in my wares?
I've got to focus.
I find anything.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. I'm just grateful to still be in business. Many thanks.
It's this way.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Confound it.
Papers will do it.
Interested in my wares?
It is hard to imagine a world empty of
I gotta get to work.
The flowers, but from what I can glean, the petals absorbed isn't that unusual.
It's this way.
What would I to do? Interested in my wares?
I'll start dusting.
Suppose I'll draw the water.
You'll never. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room, and mayhap my eyes.
Lost track of time.
I find any I met Roger. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him. Only he would say no more than 'twas. Yet no sooner had I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can.
It's this way.
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures. There are quite a few. Strange that, considering some. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues. I couldn't tell you whether any of that's true.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself
I
get
sleep on my
I'm
word.
not sure I can handle this.
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
Speak to me another.
Caralho, velho.
Got any tales to?
Go on, have a look.
Fools. We'll see who's got the right.
I've got to head to market, methinks.
What are you up to? Here to ask aught of me.
I've no time for. All honest coin is made while the sun is high.
Where are you going?
Go on, have a look.
Eu não tô achando.
Chance to put things up as a result of the fine. It's this way.
I'm dead on my feet after today's trip.
All honest
Hey,
coin is
peruse
made
at
while
your
the sun
leisure,
is
sir.
high.
Time to be heading home.
Am I shedding? Must be my winter
Quit acting so chummy.
My feet always take me here.
I truly appreciate your offer. Had you not spoken up when you did, I fear Morris would have... I know he's in pain. I am too. Oh, I should tell you. I heard someone... He may have some inkling of where the creatures took the boy. Pray, do what you can to bring Rog back to us.
Como é que é?
Poor Roger's attack was witnessed by another. I only pray he noted the direction.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the... Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again?
Ah. Aqui pertinho, ó. Vamos lá. Então o bichinho vai morrer. Então, cara... Pera aí. Eu acho que por aqui eu corto o atalho, hein? Vai ser um atalho, hein?
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts.
Tô pesado, velho. Tô médio.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Cadê? Valeu. Ei, eu ainda tô sendo puxado aqui, ó. Ajuda eu.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might...
We mustn't allow ourselves to
Cadê?
Well done.
Oi!
Cadê? Corre aí, ô. Ó o minério.
Let us defer to the opposing judgment.
Quite agree.
O cara aqui, mano.
A flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
My curative
Matou.
magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Well done, Master.
Pétalas.
I'll go and open the chest.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Surely a rest can wait till after.
Nem ferrando, velho.
We've examined our surroundings.
Tem que voltar.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well.
Tem que voltar de novo, velho.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Vai chegar na cidade.
Have you taken leave of your senses,
Foi mal.
Arisen? Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Tem que voltar a perguntar pros aldeões.
The flowers that bloom around here glow. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day. Isn't that unusual?
Ixi, parece que eu tô muito suado, impressão minha.
From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light. Isn't that unusual?
Ah, eu tô. Ei. Itens.
Are you going?
I've chosen at times.
Poor Annie's delivered me my remedy. I still recall his smile. Oh, Roch. Well, I...
Interested in my wares? The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. 'Twas
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Pronto, status negativo saiu.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
The flowers that bloom around here, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual?
How might I be?
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Well met, sir. How's the day treat?
Watch yourself.
Fancy a look at my wares? I end up feeling weird.
Aught you need of me?
You'll never. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room. Mayhap my eyes. Not much going.
This looks as good a place as any.
When does my watch end?
Greetings, sir. We see a great many customers given out. Impressive. Wonder if there's any easy work. Interested in my wares?
The flowers, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. Only fools and urchins boast of their coin.
Cara, eu queria salvar o garoto, mas como é que faz?
Wares? I fain put down my steel for a larger war, eh?
Aye, he had what looked like a... He would say no more, yet no sooner had I charged to his aid. Poor lad. Pray help him if you can, sir.
The flower, from what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? The flowers, from what I can glean, isn't that unusual.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Have a look. Let them try and stop me.
What brings you? Sir. Oh, I see. All I know is that he was last that boy. Come to think of it, I recall him. What's the world coming to? Oh, Rog. That.
All places were so welcoming as this. I've no time for...
Poor Rog. Annie's delivered. I still recall. Oh, Rog.
The flower, from what I can glean, isn't that
Shame there aren't. I rather enjoyed hearing that it's said to descend in times of... Sounds like the last thing we...
What do ye want?
Have a gander at my wares. He shan't hope to see you again ere long.
Have you heard? There was no warning, no apparent call. All I can do for you?
Got any tales?
Wolves, eh? While en route to deal with another, I only wish I'd been permitted to invest. But I can tell you where it is, sir. It is my understanding that the creatures hoard their prey. If you are thinking of venturing in there...
Ó, pronto. Vou na escuridão mesmo? Vamos na escuridão mesmo, rapaz. Bora.
Putting that aside, we could add a warrior to our ranks.
None are more suited for battling close quarters.
Pronto.
Do try not to catch cold. Over here, if you please. Would that ox carts were a bit safer. And a bit swifter, too.
They are capable allies on journeys near and far.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. Wolves draw near!
It's fierce fire's fury.
Nossa!
Most impressive, Master!
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! So close a call offers no solace in victory.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
You keep your life. Hold it! Get back here!
Que isso?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well done, Master!
If wolves make their den in the putrid cave, that might be where poor Rog was taken.
Tô
Follow me,
chegando.
Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Não deixa eu brigar, vambora.
Right, follow me.
Olha só. Olha só. Ajuda!
Well said.
Eu tô quase morrendo aqui, mano.
Would you mind coming over here? We have reached our destination.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Ah, mano!
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it you saved me? Didn't you, sir? I can hardly... How did you know where I was? I suppose he must be... If it's all the same to you, sir...
We'd best report back. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
Bom que já amanheceu.
Follow me, if you would. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Sabe um atalho? Então vai.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we? Pray, follow me.
O garoto tá lá atrás, não? Vai, garoto. Faltando um membro do nosso grupo, hein? Cadê ela? Arqueira.
I can proceed no further. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Morris forthwith. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Tem um grifo aqui, pô.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us overcome?
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Nossa, levei um... Ai!
Send me, Arisen! How might I be of aid?
Vambora que lá nós se cura lá no...
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight or die.
Ai!
The creature's talents are useless while it's pinned. Pray, make full use of this opportunity to fell it.
Nothing left to fight. Time to move on.
Turn out your pocket.
If we've a destination in mind, an ox guide will get us there with little effort. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Look, first, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask, that paunce. You'd think he'd know not to expect...
Seems my feet always lead me here. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Got some good things on offer. Many thanks.
Got to keep it together. Got to keep it together.
We have arrived.
Rog?
Hello, grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things.
Very sorry, grandfather.
And you. Words alone will ne'er be enough to express. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving me.
Outstanding.
A job well done.
Our efforts have been rewarded.
Beleza, agora eu posso seguir a outra missão.
Dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to that, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth.
Tá, né?
For yourself. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier and our purses far lighter.
Vamos que eu tenho
The
que ir
journey to
agora.
prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Steady gets the
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your perm. Go on through. I've no time for...
To the chest. I shall take a look inside. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a better advisor for such matters.
Consegui uma conquista.
Buy a little something, won't you? Many thanks, sir.
Agora que eu tô olhando, eu tô sendo um membro do grupo, né?
I'm starving, I am.
Go on, have a look. Well met, sir. Need a room for the night?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Amanheci com que arrumar meu status.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Interested in my wares?
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Maybe we can make some decent coin here.
Ah, é sério, velho? Deixa eu dar uma descansada aqui.
Do.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a
Ah, mano.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I'm starving, I am.
Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest.
Go on, have a look.
Deixa eu dar outra dormida até no outro dia.
We've soft beds aplenty.
A good
Demônio,
sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Ah, devido ao recente ataque de monstros, serviço de carroça está suspenso. É a segunda ordem. É sacanagem. Um peão meu morreu.
Oi! Keep out! Beg pardon, sir.
There's no
easy thing. Making a living. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I know how to leave.
Mago. Ó, esse guerreiro aqui é bombadão, ó.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills together. Let us work together to honor the...
Gastei um dinheirão pra usar ele, hein.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
It is so dull when there's nothing doing.
A guilda aqui. A guilda é lá em cima. Aqui, ó.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. When there are so many exciting methods of combat. How goes the collection? Any progress? Do come again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Não dá pra fazer essa missão aqui do príncipe agora, pô. Eu tinha que... Não sei que eu vou de a pé, né? Um caminho bem longo.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
De a pé então, mãe.
My ears.
I'm starving, I am.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle.
Valeu, parceiro. Já tem um leão aqui, guerreiro.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return. Oh, this is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilled now. 'Twould be advantageous for you and your pawn. To methinks 'tis where you will find that which is.
Olha o grifo.
Hello. You are full of surprise. I look forward to informing my own master of that study.
That's a surprise.
Ah, mentira que você vai morrer. Tá fugindo, covarde. Fugiu. Vai, fugiu não, olha ele lá, ó. Vai aqui, seu grifo. Aqui.
Boa!
On my way.
Morto! Fugiu! Fugiu, olha só que covarde! Volta aqui!
We are here to serve the arrest. Not even a storm shall draw a complaint from my lips.
Grumbling isn't like to improve our situation, you know.
Grifo safado! Fugiu mesmo!
Abandoned now!
I will protect you.
Lay down your arms.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking your
hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. Painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
I must summon
Ought to be something worth decent for hereabouts.
This wound is proof of my negligence.
We are to retreat then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I quite agree.
Este aqui agora.
I'm sure I'm very sorry. Hear an old man out, won't you? Ah, 'tis you. Thought I suppose I should thank.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
Onde que você vai, véi? Posso seguir a estrada por aqui, ó.
Started raining, Master.
The weather may yet turn fierce. Best we keep moving.
Pegar esse aqui. É. Depois pegar esse aqui, ó. Então, por enquanto eu não vou enfrentar aquele...
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beast. My thanks. This is for you. Now we're even.
Ixi, o que é isso aqui? O que é isso aqui?
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you... This meeting shall...
Só uma cartomante só. Ah, é aquela invocação da fumaça, eu acho, cara, ó. Vai chegar lá antes, fique de noite.
Battle is best avoided here.
Well met. Does that make you... Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
I could dance a...
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawn. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accept, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the cap. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be a simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only...
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
To shake things up.
Isso é alguma missão? É que foi a missão do príncipe? Entra na cidade.
Should I get up and finish it tomorrow? I live for a hearty meal. Well past. Tongues and sandbag.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius, for as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer.
Cara, só tá dando missão, pô. Obrigado, tem um monte de missão aqui que foi me dando, hein?
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone tell is. Quite here's the curious part though. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one.
Well met.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel up. Only by the sun's light.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Ask someone else.
O que será esse aqui?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. Some days ago, a fiend, Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin he may seek to strike again. Yeah, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will that is disappointing. Should you change your mind, come find me. I would
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt.
Minha amiga, eu tô cheio de missão. Você vai passando mais missão pra mim? Nem sei o que é isso. Ele ainda fala lamentável.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Precious time, but not at the expense of my duty.
Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Forgive me for last night's scuffle.
Tem pro lugar errado, mano. Ah, então é aqui no palácio, nesse palácio aqui mesmo? Parece que sim, né?
Sir Arisen, would you be willing to... That is disappointing. Should you change your mind, come find...
We shall remain here.
I only polished it this morning.
The heavens will surely heed our earnest prayers. May the seeds of evil find no nourishment in me. Suit of vestment is an endless journey. All we can do is continue our celebrations.
If 'tis magical...
The pursuit of vestment is an endless journey.
Uma entrada por aqui, ó.
This morning.
This prayer bring peace.
Billy, eu acho.
Such as this ought to be protected.
Off to market I go.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here. How might I be of assistance?
Ui! Não, 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 não. Não quer brigar, não.
Nothing wrong with friendship, survival.
I must clear my mind of irksome thoughts.
Wonder if there's better work to be had elsewhere.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
What was it I had to do?
Nary a gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Always another errand to see.
I'll go and open the chest.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a port... better apprised of such matters.
Eu achei o local? Achei, aí.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Ei.
We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge.
We need this experiment to succeed.
What was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bounced...
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any...
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not you really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activity...
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping.
Begins to take shape.
Beleza, peguei. Agora eu acho que é só vazar, né? Não, por aqui não.
Would that all my days so should be.
Ah, good, you return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
You impudent little...
Não.
Suppose courage can only take you so far.
Por aqui, ó.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Shall we take a closer look?
Everyone's just
Cadê o boi aqui? Pode ir reto aqui que eu chego lá.
This ox cart's bound, for the can't let you on till you've paid.
Vambora, minha filha. Valeu!
You're not getting into your mind.
Tem que ter alguma coisa aqui em cima. Sei não. Sei que tinha.
Bleeding amateurs. No respect left to me anymore.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
This worrying's giving me an achy back.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
There's no easy thing making a living.
Esperar agora a carroça para dar outra viajada.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Vai. Chegou.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Vamos, meu filho.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Peguei de bobs. Agora... Equipado, deixa eu ver... E... Bora, hein? É. Vou ter que tirar essa máscara, pô. Ah, eu fiz foi equipar, foi no outro. Pera aí. Equipamento, não. Caraca, eu acho que eu dei um trem que eu não podia ter dado, pô. Agora já foi.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel
Eu vi essa
during the
carroça
day.
mesmo.
Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street, but I've heard rather enough of it.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
I meant fine. Days like this week, all my days.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I'm just for it.
Aqui, ó. Eu tenho que vir aqui. Ele aqui, ó.
Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher, which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler to say naught of you. Does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? 'Tis a frightful thought. Yet we are in a...
Beleza, consegui. Incluir a missão. Tem aqui de bom. A roupa de novo, velho. Pra eu sair daqui.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Back to it, I suppose.
É, galera, e o vídeo é ficando longo, vou ficar por aqui. Tomara que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostou, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal, dá essa ajuda aí, beleza? Vou vendo mais coisas aqui, depois eu passo pra vocês. Então, valeu, falou, até mais.